For me, the most important thing is to think before you react. We do live in, I guess it was the 24-hour news cycle, now the 24-second news cycle. And it's a race to a hot take. You know, it's people coming out, 20 people dead, oh no, and it's now changed, it's not, everyone, like, we have lost the ability to wait, to think, to confirm, you know, misinformation just gets spread. And I think that's really important to us on the show, is with a show like Orlando, it's just thinking, it's just sitting down and talking as human beings. At that point, we're a show only because of the name, but we're really a collection of human beings that lives in this world that is affected by this blight. And the key there is to be honest with one another, have the conversation, we talk, we express our feelings. There is nothing funny at that point. There is genuinely nothing funny at that point. And so when we create that show, we don't have the same hustle and bustle feel about the day. It is a really measured show. It is a really measured day that moves a little bit slower. It's not us producing a show in the same way. I think it is us trying to give the most authentic message to our audience, because we're trying to build a family, and many of us feel like that with the people watching, with the people in studio as well. And I'm proud when we can put that together and say, that is what we, as the people of the Daily Show, believe. That is every single voice that is in the building is represented by what we've put out there. You know, whereas on certain days, you know, there's certain pieces that are done by other people, and we're moving things around, and we're moving it at a faster pace. We try to make sure that we don't get lost. I think in the sadness, in the madness, we don't lose our way in the noise. You know, for me personally, for instance, it was important to acknowledge multiple people and multiple gun incidents within the span of 4 days. You know, and I was shocked at how, and like I said, it's weird for me because maybe I haven't had to sit through as many of these events as other people have in the US, but I'm still shocked by how people just move on. I'm shocked how people just turn it into another story. You know, a young singer killed 2 days beforehand, and people make it like, oh no, that has nothing to do. Like, this is very much the same thing. And so that's really the most important thing, was getting our voices out there and being genuine. And I guess in terms of comedy, that's what keeps us sane, I feel, in the building. Like, we joke at the most, I guess, you know, the most awkward moments. And it's a release. You know, that's what human beings do. You need to laugh, or you will only cry. And so we say those things to each other in the building. When there's the most tension, when there's the most pain, you find that little release. And that's, I guess, what happened in the show. It was just genuine expression with moments of relief and release, and that's how the show comes together. But we're not as worried about precision. We're not as worried about a succinct show, but we want a genuine show and an honest show, and a show that in some way moves a conversation or an idea forward. And that's really what we try and do on a day like that.